Hello everyone and welcome to another one. So right here in 3D you see here a steel and stair. So we will change the run type, landing type and the supports as you see step by step. So don't hesitate to follow and you will be surprised how far you can get. So let's get straight into it. First of all, we're gonna place a stair. So we go to our ground floor plan, we go to the architecture tab, and right here we go to stair. We select stair, and then I will just take the wooden staircase. We're gonna place it, voila, and I will change it to 100. There we go. Click on finish, and the stair is placed. As you see here in the 3D, I will move this a little bit more so we can see it better. Voila, there we go. And we have our stair right here. So the railing we will delete for now, and that's what we have. So now we're gonna edit the stair, and it's very important that we duplicate it first. So we select the stair, then edit type right here. Then we're gonna duplicate it, and we will make it steel staircase. Voila, there you go. We click on OK and we made a duplicate from it. We can now adjust the stair. So if we select it, we go to edit type, and right here we have everything that we can change. So we will begin with the supports, and we will change the right support and of course the left support. So how to change that? Well, you click right here, just on the text, and right here you see a 3 dots. You select on it and there is another window popping up. So that's a family from the stair itself and with the type. So that means that you are editing the supports from the stairs. For that we also make a duplicate, so I will name it steel support UPN. That's the type. Voila, there you go. I will not change anything yet, so click OK, apply, OK, and there we go. So if we go to our stair model, right here we see that there is a profile attached to get the nice steel support. So how do we get that? Well, first of all, we need to make a profile. So the profile that I made is right here. It's just a generic metric profile. So as you see here, right, it just with profiles. So this profile we're gonna, of course, load into the project. So we're gonna load it into the project, and we will select our project, of course. Voila, there we go, and it's loaded in. So the next step, we can change the support of the stair. So I will go to my 3D, select the stair, we go to edit type, and of course we're gonna select here the steel support, click on it, go to the 3 dots, and there is the window popping up. So here it says section profile, so that means that we can select the profile that we loaded in. So right here we're gonna click, and then I'm gonna just search for the profile, and right here you see steel support. I will just click it and do apply and see what happens. Apply, okay, apply, okay. And right here you see that the support has changed. Only we need to change the material. So we're gonna select the stair itself again, go to edit type, and before we go into it, we're gonna select the text, we're gonna copy it, Control C, and then we just can here paste it with Control V. Oh, it doesn't work. Then we go to the 3 dots, and then we're gonna just change it to support, steel support UPN. Click OK, apply, and the other side has changed also. So again, we go to the 3 dots and we're gonna change the material. So I will do a aluminium material, black. So voila, there we go, black. okay, apply, okay, apply again, okay, and the material has changed. So that's the first step that we need to do to change the supports, and then we can go over the threads. Select the stair again, and we will go for the threads. So go edit type, and right here we have run type and then the threads and risers. So we select the text, then again we go to the three dots, and before we change anything, make sure you duplicate it. So we're gonna select duplicate, and then we're gonna name it steel threads. Oh, voila, there you go. Click apply, and there we go. So as you see here, the risers are checked on and the threads are also checked on, but we need to remove the risers. So we're gonna uncheck this box, click apply, okay, apply, and you see that the risers are gone, and that's exactly how we want it. The next thing that we need to do is to change the threads. So the threads will need to have a little nose as we speak. So we're gonna not change the nose profile, but we're gonna change the thread profile. So why is that? If we go to our 3D, right here, only with the nose you can just attach it to the front, but we need it also to the back. So we need to make a thread profile. For the thread profile, it's just again a metric profile, and right here you see that it's just the same profile as we see here. So we're gonna load that into the project. Voila, we loaded it in. Then we go again to our 3D and select the stair, of course. Go to edit type, edit type, then to the triple dots. And right here we have our thread profile. So we're gonna change that. We're gonna select it, and then we will see our steel thread right here. We're just gonna apply it. Click OK, apply, OK, and right here we see that stair has changed. So I will move my section box so we can see it in section, of course. Voila, and you see that the threads are changed. The other thing that we only need to do is, of course, the material. So we're gonna select the stair again, edit type, go to the threads, and then right here we go for aluminium, of course. Voila, black, okay, apply, okay, apply, okay, and voila, the threads are changed. So that's how you can change the threads, and it look already nice. I'm gonna stretch it back for a little detail. Voila, we see our stairs again, and right here this ending we can change so it's more downwards to the ground. How we can change that? Very simple. If we hover over your stairs, just use the tab key once, and there you have the support stringer. Select it, and then right here in the modify supports, you can see on the lower end cut and upper end cut. So the lower end cut is right here. So we're gonna change that. Now it's vertical, and we're gonna change that to perpendicular, and then you will see the chains like this, but we don't need that one, so we're gonna change it to the horizontal, and it comes to the ground. We can do the same by the other one. So again, the tab key, voila, we selected it, lower end cut, and then we go for horizontal, and voila, this is already changed and it's looking very good. The last thing that we need to do is, of course, the landing that will come here to do some adjustments. Let's model our landing. I will go to the ground floor plan, select the stair, then we go for edit stairs right here, and then we can just go for landing. Here we click on it, then we're gonna use the sketch tool, just sketch it, and then we're gonna just make a rectangle from here to here. I will align it properly with the stair. Voila, there you go. And the depth I will change to 120. Voila, there we go. We're gonna click on the finishing edit mode, and our landing is there as you see. Right here we have a little weird thing, so that means that the line isn't properly attached to the stair. So I will go to edit sketch, and I see here that it's not right next to it, so we click align right here and then escape a couple of times, finishing editing mode, and the problem is solved right here. So that's the greatest thing that we need, and just click finishing, and voila, the landing is made. And right as you see here, we need to do a couple of adjustments also with the nose profile. We select the stair again, we go to edit type, and then instead of run type and write support, we go for a landing type right here. So we select the text and then go for the 3 dots. And right here, before we make changes, we need to duplicate it. So I will duplicate it as steel, oh, my caps lock, steel landing, voila, there we go. And now you guys thinking, yeah, but we don't see as much as we can change. Well, no problem. Right here we have a section box. We don't gonna, or we're gonna unselect it, and voila, there are the changes that we can do. So first of all, I will change the material to aluminium again, of course. Voila, there we go. Click OK, apply, and there we go. So right here we have obviously a thread. Then you can say what thread thickness it is, the nosing length, and the nosing profile. And this one is again an important one. So I just click OK, apply, OK, and voila, the material is set. Now for the nosing profile, as you see here, we have a little nose that we need to add. So how do we do that? Again, very simple, with a profile. So right here again, we have our nosing profile as you see here. So we're gonna load it into the project. Load it in, okay, voila, and it's loaded in. So we go to our 3D and select our stair, edit type, go for landing type right here, 3 dots, and right here the nosing profile we can change. So we're gonna select the text, then go for the checkbox, and we will see right here steel nose. Click apply, okay, apply, okay, and you see that the nose is attached, and we will see it by the section box. Right here I will bring it further inwards, and voila, as you see here we have our profile attached. But now as you see here, the landing isn't quite as we wish. So how can we change that easily? Well, I will show you, and that's the last thing before we accomplish our steel stair. So I will leave the section box again so we can see everything, voila. And now we can change the landing so it fits in between the supports. Let's select the stair again, and we go to edit type once again. And now for, to fit it in between the supports, well, of course, we go to the supports type. So again, select the text, go to the 3 dots, and when the window is popping up, we have a nice little option that is here, structural depth on landing. So now it's 23. As I say, let's do it 5, click apply, and you see that it fits in between it. But it's a little too high in my opinion, so we will do it by 18 centimeters, apply, and that's looking neat and how it's supposed to be. So now the landing fits in between the supports. And that's how you can make a steel staircase quite fast. And I hope you liked the video. Subscribe and like, and I see you in the next one. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.